Good day. This is Johnny from Square Level and Plumb, and I would like to tell you how my day started off. I'm in the middle of building an outfeed table for my contractor's saw that is mounted on a stand. I do not use it portably. I just use it in my garage. So I needed a piece of heavy plywood that was 24 inches front to back and 23 inches wide. So after a visit to my favorite box store, I set out to cut down a piece of plywood that was 2 feet by 2 feet. I only needed to take 1 inch off of one side. Very quick job. Unfortunately, when I put the piece of lumber on the saw, rather than put the 23-inch side against the fence, I put the 1-inch side against the fence. Good blade, brand new blade, sawed right through the plywood. When I got to the very end, it shot it out. A nice shot. 20 feet. It only dropped 12 inches during its flight from the top of my table saw to the middle of the double glass door on my dryer. It shot out like a spear. It went straight the entire time, front of the garage to the back of the garage, and right through the dryer glass door. So after a phone call and $152 spent for 2 new pieces of glass for my dryer door, I learned a good lesson. Cut the small part off and hang on to the big part. Something I have seen 1,000 times on all of the safety videos I have watched from famous folks out there on YouTube, talking about saw safety, etc., and I just went blank. I was not thinking about what I was doing, and I paid for it. I paid for it this morning on American Express, and the parts will be here on Saturday, and I can get my dryer back together. Of course, I'm talking about saw safety. If anybody else had been in the garage at the time, they certainly would have been wounded, scared to death, and maybe harmed in such a way that repairs could not be made. I have been doing this for about 2 years, but that's not an excuse. Like I said, my mind went blank. I was cutting off a 1-inch piece of lumber and holding on to the 23-inch piece of lumber, and that was backwards. So, from me to you, mental error, mental practice. Think about what you're doing before you do it, and things should come out a lot better. I was sick about this because $152 is $152, and world's most expensive 24-inch outfeed table. Thanks for listening. Be safe. Have a great afternoon. Good day.